him here this evening.
Chad Barlow, Tim Stewart, Courtney Green, 3 officials. A tip is knocked out of bounds. And it will belong to Akron to get it going. The Zips a perfect 3-0 in league play. They've won 3 straight 7 of 8. Buffalo, on the flip side, has just 2 wins this season. Greg Tribble, mid-post, is a guard, likes to operate on the block. Hook shot is short inside Chapman. Vacuums in the first rebound for Buffalo.
Young backcourt for Buffalo, a couple of freshmen playing a lot of minutes. Tough environment here, and this Akron defense, terrific.
Chapman from the corner connects. Just a 27% three-point shooter, but a shoot-around. The coaches were harping on all the Bulls. Hey, if you're open from deep, you have to make the defense pay.
And important for them to score and score early. And we talked about Cy Chapman in the open playing really well for the Bulls.
There's Ali fading away and getting it to go. And that gets the fans here at the Jar, Rhodes Arena, to sit down.
I'm happy. We couldn't hardly, I could barely even see. We'll talk a lot about Ali. I get him on my all-name team. No question about that. A great start here for Buffalo on the road. A couple threes.
Yeah, they're playing with that confidence to shoot it when you get it. That's just a 12th three-point attempt from Janivius Smith this season. He's made half of them. Tribble Jr. has improved as a shooter over his time at Akron, but that one's way off.
Mentioned it already, Chris. Important for Buffalo to get out to a good start. Little confidence early with that young backcourt.
Floater to the left, and Akron controls the rebound. Ali. Crossover dribble into the lane. Second time Zip lays it in with the left.
Second time Zip. Back here at Akron after a year at Butler in this transfer portal world that we live in. Team's so happy to have him back, and he is a first-team All-MAC performer.
It was All-MAC back at his first stint at Akron. It's a pass that was nearly intercepted, but before a reach and a foul. It's Akron.
Ball if you're Buffalo and control the glass. Big battle on the glass. And if you're Akron, push that pace. They want to get this game going up and down.
Nate Johnson had it on the wing. He's Akron's best shooter at 44% from deep. Enrique Freeman likes the post. He's defended by Smith. Turnaround with the right-handed hook.
We're going to talk a lot about this guy, Enrique Freeman, #1 in the country in rebounding, 6'7", 206 senior. And how about that turnaround jump hook? His development, incredible.
It's crazy. Former walk-on. You just don't see that kind of development at one place. Now his 5th year with Akron, and he's turned himself into perhaps the league's top player. Gets it again here with the game tied at 6. That ball movement, we saw this coach at practice earlier today, how deliberate they are at moving the ball station to station.
A little defensive breakdown here for Buffalo. Don't want to let him come back over that left-hand shoulder because that right hand is so strong. He does not miss around the rim. We talked about his talents. How about his popularity? Every kid in this arena trying to get a hold of him before the game. I mean, this guy is like Mr. Akron. Incredible story.
A 5-time player of the week in the conference this season already. There's the hook. It's butter.
Again, if you're Buffalo, you can't let him come back over that left shoulder with that strong right hand. He just doesn't miss.
So how do you defend it?
You got to make him go back to his left hand. You got to double and get the basketball out of his hands. He's too good to let him shoot around the block.
Janivius Smith's second three-point attempt. This one is strong. Greg Tribble controls the rebound.
And all of a sudden, couple turnovers, couple bad shots for Buffalo. You see Akron start to just push this pace.
A lot of it starts from the mid-post. Smith, acrobatic finish, make that Nate Johnson on the baseline.
Sense with this Akron team, no panic, right? John Gross, veteran guy, won everywhere he's been, Ohio, Illinois, and now back here at Akron. Terrific job. Team's so confident.
Team's quick in the pace to start as Chapman misses on the interior. Johnson turns and shoots. Too strong. And there's Smith. 4 minutes in. Akron scored the game's last 8. Isaiah Adams had a 5-game absence in November to December. It really hurt Buffalo in the non-conference. Freeman says, no, sir. Don't even try the three from the
portal. NIL. This is a guy who's been here. Came as a walk-on, 5th-year player, and he is just a pleasure to be around and obviously a pleasure to watch.
Anquan Bolden Jr. receives the rebound and lays it in. Freshman, last year at IMG Academy. Thornton on the other side rattles a three. Caleb Thornton is coming off the bench, the senior. Transfer from Northern Illinois, and Akron back up 5.
Veteran guard gives them a lot of depth, toughness. This team goes about 8 deep.
Very productive in the MAC with Northern Illinois was Thornton. Great job by Sean Fulcher keeping the defender on his back to sneak it home.
A little crafty New York City guard, Brooklyn, New York, Bavarian High School. A little junior college, now with Buffalo.
Junior college All-American last year. Akron looking for their 4th straight win. Their first 4-0 start in MAC play since the 2020 season.
Nice job by Buffalo withstanding that early run by Akron, getting themselves back in this game.
Chapman maneuvers on the baseline to lay it in with the contact.
Hey, Freeman back in.
Chapman to try to complete a 3-point play. A 70% free throw shooter. Perseverance. And the story of Chapman's career has battled a couple of injuries in his prior stops, including last year at Buffalo, was on the team, didn't play rehabbing from a knee injury. Three-pointer is off from Michael Dawson, another reserve for Akron, who really goes 8 deep of players that Coach Gross says he's comfortable starting if he needs to. Adams, too strong. Scott controls the board. Scott, a junior from Cleveland, transfer from Wichita State. Freeman back in, sets the high screen. Thornton can shoot it off the screen. Instead, tiptoes the bank. Shot clock at 8. Tribble. All else fails, go to the post. Thornton, deep 3, short. Athletic catch on the run for James Graham, who's back in the lineup for Buffalo. Missed the last time out for the Bulls. Incredible layup by Chapman, who already has 7.
Yeah, and he's had 20 plus in 6 of their last 8 games. Nice job sealing there again. Strong finish with that left hand. And Buffalo really controlling the glass and playing with some tempo and poise here on the road.
Only 1 win against a Division I team this year, Buffalo. And that was against Central Michigan to begin MAC play. Tough runner by Greg Tribble.
And we talk a lot about Enrique Freeman, but Greg Tribble, 6'3", 195 senior from Cincinnati, and he is just tough, hard-nosed, ability to make big shots, and that's why this team's got a chance to do damage in March.
They can score, they can defend. Chapman already hit a corner 3, not this time. Scott zooms, plays the playmaking role for the Zips. Freeman wants 3, give him 3. Enrique Freeman's 7th three-pointer this season in 19 attempts.
5-time already player of the week in the MAC, and he just doesn't disappoint. Developed that 3-point shot with hours and hours of work in the gym.
Former defensive player of the year in the conference. Now in the MAC and scoring.
And he's 7th in rebounding too. Really can do it on both ends of the court. There you see the defense again. Enrique Freeman, just those long arms, so bothersome for Buffalo.
Lloyd McVay, the freshman, is in for Buffalo. Freeman, that time draws the double team. Tough corner 3 off the top of the backboard. Dawson nowhere close. Akron secures the rebound, just 7 to shoot. Thornton sidesteps, flicks the 3, bricks it.
Couple bad shots there for Akron, trying to get Freeman some more touches around the rim, but they did double team for the first time, Buffalo on defense.
Bulls hanging in there early on against the MAC favorites. Chapman aggressive, taking the 3s in the early going. And nobody there for the Zips. Scott has to chase into the backcourt. Backcourt violation, so it's an Akron turnover.
Better, and our hats off to him, and I'll tell you what, he really was special to just be around and talk to today, wasn't he?
No doubt. I mean, going from a walk on to the 6th ever 1,000. That's 1,000 points, 1,000 rebounds for the Zips. Commits the foul there with a head fake. Akron Bolden Jr. in the lane. Says he has every game in 15 to 20 at least. Friends and family in the stands. Again, he mentioned right from Chris Freeman right on it, along with his teammate Ali at the wing spot.
I'll tell you what, this is a terrific league. Hard-nosed, tough team. And here, Buffalo, a little change in defense. Love the move here, a little three-quarter court pressure. That takes some time off the shot clock. Doesn't let Akron operate with a full shot clock, maybe limit touches for Freeman.
The athletic James Graham is at the head of that press for Buffalo. Just a 2-point game, nearly halfway through the opening half. Johnson wants the screen. 44% three-point shooter, defended by Sable. Up fake, altered by the wing. Bolden knocked it away. Akron Bolden Jr. hop step into the lane, dishes Adams, has time to line it up. Front of the rim, gets it back. Buffalo can take the lead with a long ball here. Adams wants that long ball. This is his second three of the possession. Nearly
using his fingers for some calls, run a lot of set plays. Boy, they were impressive in their shoot-around today, weren't they? They really work hard for an hour here. Of course, students not back in session, no classes yet.
Oh, Freeman is erased. Zanivia Smith rejects it. Buffalo has come to play.
How about his athleticism?
The first year, George Helkovich, the head coach, spent 15 years on the staff at Villanova, trying to get his young Buffalo team to pull their best result of the season. They get a steal on the transition opportunity. And just 2 wins, one against the Division II team, one against Central Michigan. The beginning of MAC play for the Bulls. Quick catch and shoot, Sable off the rim. Isaiah Adams gives Buffalo another chance. Inside the line, Cash. A long 2.
Yeah, and that's what you got to do if you're on the road. Get extra opportunities, offensive rebounds. Buffalo's done a great job of that, creating extra opportunities and offensive scores. Buffalo playing really well here in the first half on the road.
Freeman, deep seal, another hook shot. That one's off to the left.
And that time the double came a little late, bothersome. I would look for Buffalo to continue to try to double team Freeman, make him kick it out.
Not many people thought this one would be tied more than halfway through the opening half. Sable had a chance to give Buffalo the lead. Ali on the wing, fires a 3. Smith with the rebound, and Coach Helkovich's team, Buffalo's, getting stops on the defensive end.
Hey, a lot of credit for Coach. Done a terrific job.
That Villanova family. Jay Wright is a part of that Villanova family.
Yeah, a lot. Tell you, I live in New York. The whole New York Knicks team is part of the Villanova family. And, you know, George had a lot to do with those guys and their winning tradition at Villanova.
Vulture to give Buffalo the lead. That one's short. So Buffalo just 2-13. A lot of adversity, dealt with injuries early on in this season. You have Akron, the team that's picked to win the MAC and has looked to form over the last couple of weeks. And they go back in front with a teardrop from Tribble.
Yeah, that's the guy, Tribble, I think, that really, you know, can make this team elite when you get into March and the end of this MAC season. And obviously they have NCAA tournament aspirations because of his toughness on the defensive end, but also ability to make big shots.
You see the three-point drought Buffalo has gone through. They've missed their last 9. That's Tribble and why he was all defense in the MAC last year. Just threw that shot away. Shot clock down to 6. Chapman goes to work, draws a double. Graham turns it down, 1 to fire into the lane. Over the rim and a shot clock violation.
That was a team defense opposite hand there, finish. Good hustle play. Akron runs a lot of set plays. They're going to try to get Enrique Freeman a touch here.
Freeman on the block, the stretch big. Hunter rattles in a 3. Sammy Hunter, a 38% three-point shooter, standing at 6'9".
native of Nassau in the Bahamas. Little time at Ole Miss, 6'9", 225. Another veteran guy, and that's what happens, and that's what's going to be available when they double down and really try to keep the ball out of Freeman's hands.
Another possession deep in the shot clock for Buffalo. Chapman attacks Freeman, sneaks it by him and lays it in.
Well, there was a preview of our opening today. Two terrific big men, and that time side Chapman, nice finish.
Ali. Tipping the rebound off the backboard. Chapman lost it out of bounds. A bonus possession for Akron, and Chapman could not pull in the rebound.
Yeah, kind of a costly turnover there. Hitting the backboard and then losing the rebound. Can't do that on the road against Akron.
A bump in the lane, shot off the mark. Ali couldn't get it to go.
The keys is for Buffalo to win that rebounding war. They've done a terrific job really limiting the offensive rebound ability of Akron.
Vulture, you mentioned, one of those New York point guards. Great handles. Shot clock again late. Vulture again. Sidesteps left. Clock down to 2. Vulture has to launch. Doesn't do it in time. Of course, that one went in. Pulled back in. See both of these coaches. Different dynamic. Gross in his 7th year as the program as the favorites in the league, while Altovich trying to build something with Buffalo. Hunter hit a 3 a couple of possessions ago. Freeman on the bench. Chapman rejects the layup. Dawson had it clobbered.
Chapman has just been electric on both ends of the court. Been everywhere.
Big bump in the lane, and Adams gets the roll and one.
Turnovers on both ends of the court, winning the rebounding battle, trying to get to the rim, and every little run that Akron's made, they've withstood it. Now back to that three-quarter court pressure again, really taking some valuable time off the clock for Akron.
Grand defending Scott. Freeman back in, sets the screen, goes to the post. Scott made away Jay. And Chapman has the rebound. Pope Sable controls it.
And that's what that pressure will do. That was a zero-pass offensive attack for Akron. Just dribble, no passing attack because the pressure bother.
Adams gives Buffalo the lead. A 7-0 run for the Bulls. Scott to put Akron back in front. Sable lets it go.
Defensive presence, really, of Buffalo. Coach Alkovich really got to be super happy with this effort and energy level here for Buffalo.
You'll see right there, 2 minutes, 45 seconds without a point for Akron. Smith, no. Freeman lassos it in.
Freeman just with a nose for the basketball. Talked about him leading the country in rebounding, just in the right place at the right time.
This time wants the ball. Draws the help. He's quick to recognize that double team. Block down to 10. Freeman on the block again. This time deposits 2.
That's a great point, Chris. Quick to see that double team. He's an unselfish player. He'll quickly give it up, and then that time comes all the way back to the basketball. That's what great players do to the finish.
Fun first half. Pace has been good. Now the defenses have settled in. 3 ties. We're locked up at 25. Chapman, wow. All net right in front of the Akron bench, says a word. You can talk the talk when he walks the walk.
Not happy that he wasn't on that first team all MAC graphic that we put up there before putting on a show here in the first half.
He'll be on that postseason graphic. And he missed all of last year rehabbing from a knee injury. Second year now with Buffalo. Tribble yo-yos with the left hand, floater with the right, oh yeah! Coach John Gross said Tribble has a work ethic that is off the charts, self-made shooter. He's always had the defense in his game.
Just ability to make big shots too, toughness on both ends.
Adams, one-on-one in the post. Finds the cutting Chapman. Adams turns down the mid-range. whips across the paint, knocked away by Tribble Jr. out of bounds.
Been coaching this league.
Right now, it's been a resume game as his undermanned team leading by one against, as you said, the near unanimous favorites of the MAC, thanks in large part to Cy Chapman, who has erupted here in this first half for 14 points.
Two things with that play. Number one, great coaching. 5 on the shot clock coming out of the timeout. Terrific drawn-up play and great players. He has put on a show here in the first half.
Tribble draws the foul. He'll head to the line. Cincy product, Greg Tribble Jr. to shoot 2. Coming up on AT&T at the half. Right at the half. Tribble makes 1 of 2. Coach, we were talking during the most recent stoppage. How surprising this first half has been. For perspective, Akron and the net, they're inside the top 90. Buffalo, they're around 350.
Right.
This game's in Akron.
And I also think because we were here all day around these teams too, just the kind of youth and inexperience versus real veteran group of Akron.
Smith whips to the corner. Antoine Bolden Jr. shorts. They say that ball never hit the rim, so the shot clock does not reset. Chapman and Freeman gets the rebound.
Well, that would have been a half for the ages. Nice job by Akron. Great team defense there in that whole possession.
Freeman locking horns with Adams. Reach by Smith, well timed. He says he hit it off the ankle. Long arms of Chapman making the inbounds difficult. Freeman spins right into the defender, and it's a blocking foul.
20 on the shot clock, another baseline out of bounds opportunity here for Akron.
Ali, count it.
Been kind of quiet, right, in the first half. Came out of the gate quickly and talk about the transfer from Butler back here. Quiet, 6 points, but a nice turnaround there on that baseline out of bounds play.
Yeah, averages 16. Against the press. Buffalo beats it. Chapman glides. Second chance. That won't fall. Tribble engulfs into the front court. But he's eyes up, always looking for teammates. That time takes it himself and buries it.
How about the poise, too? Just confidence, poise. 9 points now, an ability to score in transition. Rim protection by Freeman. Those are the two guys, the two veteran guys that make this team so tough to beat.
Right on his season average of 9 points in this first half. Akron again, their half-court trap. Forces the travel.
Pass to Freeman and play off him if they choose to double team.
Talk about a first half strong for Buffalo.
19.6 on the shot clock. They ran a little time off. Last possession here for Akron.
At what point do you start to get into the set with how much time left?
Yeah, a little under 10. You don't want to give Buffalo a chance to get a stop or a steal and a quick run out. You want to try to go into halftime with a little momentum and look for Freeman here, a little ball screen action.
With 5 seconds, Freeman swatted with Smith. Tribble again on the fade. Freeman down low before the horn. The sticks to this game is the MAC Rebounds.
Yeah, critical first couple minutes. Second half scoring has been a challenge for Buffalo throughout this early part of the season. And obviously defense the key. Basketball here to start, so a good possession gets something going to the rim.
Chapman at 14 points in the first half for Buffalo. Denavius Smith down low, scoop halfway down.
And Akron there made a little halftime adjustment. They chose to double Chapman. They basically said somebody else has got to beat us now in offense.
Freeman wrestled away from the ball, vacuumed in by Smith. Zooms to the front court, wants it back. Fires it too hard across the lane and off the body of Chapman.
And there it is. The ball if you're Buffalo played such a terrific first half. And Akron, again, going to try to get Freeman some touches and ball screen actions.
Freeman spins baseline. Sable comes to help. Hunter fakes the 3, steps back and takes it. There's Smith.
And almost a triple team that time on Enrique Freeman. in the post. And here's the young point guard, Ryan Sable. Got to run the show here for his team. Make sure we don't turn the basketball over if you're Buffalo.
You see him wearing the mask, Sable. He injured his nose last week. Game against Western Michigan.
Yeah, tough kid, terrific player from Gonzaga College High School in the DC area.
We saw a handful of defensive possessions just like that from Akron in the first half, smothering Buffalo in the half court. Tribble with a quick first step high off glass.
Couple bad shots and a turnover for Buffalo. They lead into offensive execution for Akron, and that's the veteran leadership of Greg Tribble.
Pounding Sable, 2 versus 2. Chapman left open, takes it. Halfway down, Smith has it poked away. Thornton reaching from behind.
Ohio product.
That move of not bringing that second hand back to the ball. A tough move, he did it, and then gets the steal off the inbounds. A steady senior. Tribble takes the 3. Cash. A 12-0 run for Akron. Tribble is 14.
And I would expect a timeout here from Buffalo. Yep.
Low from behind the arc. Buffalo just 1 for their last 14 from distance. Going to try to shake it. Their largest deficit of the game and at the timeout. Sable from the corner. There's the 3. Won't go.
Nice little set play, though, out of the timeout by the Buffalo staff. Got a good look, but on the road now, got to make all those shots count.
Freeman bullies and draws a foul. Just so physical.
Subtle little thing that makes their offense go.
It's subtle, it's little, but it's not undervalued here.
Intense.
I mean, there is a reason why this is a team that has won 87% of their home games since the start of the 04-05 season. The culture is established. First double-digit lead of the game. Sean Fulcher carves out space. Shot clock down to 10. Side Chapman with 3 around him. Gets through it anyway and gets fouled.
If you don't get a good shot, get to the free throw line. Try to slow the pace of this game down a little bit. Try to get your arms back around it a little bit because they played a terrific.
Freeman is his second. 14 points in the first half for Chapman. That is his first of half 2.
Critical couple minutes here for the Buffalo Bulls. Got to get a couple stops here. Try to stop the momentum here for Akron, who loves a lot of set plays.
Against this man-to-man defense, clock already down to 10. Tribble pushes off, no call, and uses the floater beautifully.
Yeah, maybe got away with a little push-off, but I'll tell you what, that guy is a warrior. Physical, hard-nosed, tough guard. And I'll tell you what, they got the superstar in Freeman, but that's the kind of player right there that helps you win in March.
His career high in points is 19. He has 16 in this one. Out to the wing with a 3, well off from James Grant. Ball stays with Buffalo, 13 on the shot clock. And bounds to Chapman.
Hey, give Coach Alkovich a lot of credit. They got some terrific out-of-bounds plays, terrific sets, being creative, finding ways to score.
Trying to hang in there, down 10. Tribble, he loves that one-handed push shots. Gets it back. Jab step. Michael Dawson halfway down. Graham tips the rebound to a teammate and Lloyd McVeigh, the freshman from Australia. Fulcher had a career high 20 points. Last time out, the loss to Miami of Ohio for Buffalo. Lost 86-65. Graham took 2 steps before putting it on the deck. Buffalo trying.
Utah State team. They are playing great.
I mean, it's kind of wild how great they are, considering they returned like absolutely no production from a season ago. Basically starting from scratch. Out of the timeout, Jabari Johnson bounces Freeman, back to Johnson, shot clock at 8, turns to 3, fires to the wing, and a dunk. Greg Tribble on the baseline.
Nice job by Jabari Johnson there, not taking a contested three, getting into the lane, and little hops from Mr. Tribble as well.
Scoring in a variety of ways. He has 18 points. McVay got it. Just the third three for Buffalo.
The Aussie, 6'6" freshman, couple young guys on the Buffalo team may have to keep him in there, stretch that defense a little bit.
So get ready for some of the NFL playoffs as well. You have Buffalo, the Bulls, not the Bills. You have Akron not far out from Cleveland in the playoffs, and then a McVay hitting a shot from the corner. Spelled differently.
Like I said, I try to get him another look. Couple three-pointers get Buffalo back in this game.
Got the last foul on Nate Johnson. Chapman spins, and Freeman alters it. Hits the deck, and they're running all the effort for nothing.
Catch a foot there at the end, maybe?
Chapman again off the inbounds. Boy, Coach George Halkovich is dialing up some dimes on these baseline out of bounds.
Really, really good.
Buffalo's back within 7.
You know, not only are they good, now double-double for Chapman, I believe. And I'll tell you what, terrific catch and finish. Not only are their plays good, but they're getting to their best player.
That three is long from Dawson, and Buffalo sends it. They can get back in it. Scoop, layup, Fulcher, everything but the finish.
You see that screen and step back to the basket. He's got great hands, doesn't he? Gets the ball to the rim really quickly. Freeman and Chapman have put on a show here tonight.
13 points, 10 boards for Freeman. He has a double-double,
And he does it kind of effortlessly, doesn't he? Just in the right place at the right time. We mentioned it, nose for the basketball, unassuming, not selfish, doesn't take bad shots. Those are all characteristics that I think put this team in heavy play as we head into March.
Ali behind the line, short on the three. There's Freeman, and showing why he can get those rebounds, but that time he's called 3 fouls. Take note, with Buffalo within just 7 points.
Yeah, hung around. A lot of credit to those terrific baseline out of bounds plays. Other than that little slow start the second half, Buffalo's played terrific.
Isaiah Adams wants the high ball screen, creates off of it. Fulcher averages 8.5 points per game, is poked from behind. Ali for Akron. Oh, the Smitty on the baseline! Two-handed flush! The bake spin baseline, gorgeous!
And that's the old 4-point turnaround. A bad turnover by Fulcher leads to a quick run out for Akron.
That is a play you could put on a highlight reel. Fulcher too strong. Strong take, but an accurate one. Averaging 18 points, 13 boards a game. Right now on the bench with 3 fouls.
Let's give the Bulls a lot of credit. They've withstood every run. It's just taking care of the basketball now, not turning it over.
Looks like a bit of a zone out of this timeout, and they attack it right away with Akron.
Court pressure, put some pressure on Akron.
His dad won Super Bowl 47. Oh, that Ravens team. Joe Flacco.
Yeah.
Now, so right down the road in Cleveland. They have their game tomorrow to start the NFL playoffs. Hunter, bullseye! On a 3, a 38% sniper.
Big time. Step up 3 after that 3-point play for Buffalo. They got a little bit of momentum.
Rise and fire, Isaiah Adams, no. Thornton wanted it back. Akron settles in the half court. Hunter, a big shooter, this time on the interior, count the baskets. He'll head to the line.
The fact that they're in the playoffs, they'll take the game anywhere.
A lot of Browns gear around the arena here today, and nice finish there for Hunter. Tell you what, this is a big, long, athletic lineup for Akron on the court.
How do you attack it against this defense that can switch? That's quick. Bolden again. Not this time. And Freeman tallies another.
Nose for the basketball, right? And I think that length really bothered Buffalo in that last offensive possession.
13 points, 11 rebounds for Freeman. Tribble. Might as well just play right-handed at times. It seems like he can get it off with one hand, all angles in the paint. Tribble steps into it, takes the three, off to the left. Freeman, give him 12 or make that 13 boards.
Take a charge.
It is 12 for Freeman. I don't know if that's a board or if that was a pass. Regardless, he deposits two.
Well, what makes him so special is he doesn't need the basketball. He created that offensive opportunity on his own just using his body.
That's to a 14-point Akron lead. Gaining separation, the favorites in the MAC. Haven't lost a game in conference yet, come in 3-0. Buffalo 1-2 in conference. Intercepted, Ali. Freeman runs the floor, Adams knocks it away out of bounds.
At the right time, watching the basketball, surveying, using his body, and as I said, just a knack for the ball. Terrific offensive play without the ball.
We'll see him off the ball, directing where the ball should go as he lines up on his favorite spot to block. Ali, 15-footer. Chapman secures. 7 straight empty possessions for Buffalo. Bolden carves out space, gets it back. Tribble needs this. No. Chapman climbs the ladder for the rebound, crashes hard.
Done a wonderful job, got a young backcourt here trying to find possessions. This is where they've been really good. Baseline out of bounds underneath.
Shamar Scott had the most recent foul against Central Michigan. Akron front runners, one of 3 unbeaten in league play to this point.
There's going to be some real battles as we turn into February. Mentioned students not even back here on campus yet. 19,000 students go here to Akron. Bad weather night, so this arena getting into the heavy part of the MAC season, going to be hopping.
Akron with 6 players from the state of Ohio, and the locals love to support this squad. Chapman again seeing double. McVay hit one earlier from the corner, in and out.
And who got the rebound?
3 men. 13. There's a foul.
Coach Mo Casera, Chris Lewis here. I'll let you guys figure out.
Yeah.
Which one?
Yeah, we were scrambling for some rent-a-car keys.
Well, you don't need to rent the ball when you're Enrique Freeman. You just go get it yourself.
Yeah, talked about baseline out of bounds. How about that set play? Go right to your all-league player. Great catch and finish. Seal up the lane. They worked on that shoot-around today. Easy layup basket. Nice job executing that at the timeout.
Zanivia Smith showing off the touch. His second 3. He came in with just 5 main long balls this season.
Yeah, second in the MAC in rebounding, and nice looking 3. Another answer. Buffalo trying to hang around here under 8.
And the top 2 rebounders in the conference going head-to-head with Smith and Freeman. Corner triple short from Scott. Buffalo put on a good show in the first half. Had a lead late in half 1. Smith wants another, not this time. It was just a 4-point game at halftime with Akron leading. Freeman is fouled. Zanivia Smith.
Ball goes inbounds, and he had it set. He knew he had a dunk.
Good job.
Put on
Good
muscle
job.
throughout his 5 years at Akron, showing off the strength there. Nobody rotated over. Shamaz Scott had the open lane. Much cleaner second half for Akron. Tribble still can't find the range from behind the arc. Scott all the way to the rim. Contact with the rim. No call either way. Euro step by Isaiah Adams, lays it in with the rights.
Going back to his right hand, you see coach trying to get the team to pick up full court, try to pressure here, see if he can turn over. A little fatigue now for Buffalo. You see the depth and the strength of Akron.
Hunter face up Jay, count it.
Well, he had a mismatch. Buffalo tried to pick up full court, ended up with the freshman Sable on the big fella.
Sort of a pickup game type of feel right now is Sean Fulcher, the blow-by move in the layup.
And that kind of, not kind of, it definitely favors Akron.
Caleb Thornton, eyes in the back of his head to find Freeman. Back to Thornton, wide on a three. Chapman is fouled.
Fort's defense, a lot of guys with their hands on their shorts right now trying to catch their breath.
Last Fowler going to the bench, a 40% three-point shooter. 0 for 6 from downtown today.
Yeah, had a couple good looks. You got to think that mask is bothering him a little bit. Certainly the pressure of Akron is bothering him a little bit. Back to this three-quarter court aggressive pressure.
Akron breaks it, Michael Dawson. Freeman plays volleyball. Tips it off the glass, plays it in.
When you're the leading rebounder in the country, that's a great way to pad the stats, right? You know, tip it to yourself and finish. I love his hands. He just always keeps the basketball high, never brings it down. There's a leading rebounder in the country. Tip it to himself. Always fighting for position, too. Effortless. Great hands, tipping. Put on a show here this evening, hasn't he, Chris?
19 points, 14 rebounds. That sounds gaudy, but that's basically his season average.
Yeah, we got to get John Rothstein moving to the first team.
Couple of bounces off the rim on a baseline, Kawhi Leonard style. Pulls Buffalo within 11. Under 5 left. And Buffalo continuing with this press.
It is a grind. It is, you know, trying to build and give your culture. And as he said, you know, to us today, like, he's not going to budge on his core values, and that's going to take some time. And I'll tell you what, this team is much better than their 2-13 record right now, and they're only going to get better under his leadership.
He sees the growth. It's just a matter of patience.
By the way, he made me feel old today. You know, he was playing when I was coaching. Since he got there with Jay Wright, and he will win at Buffalo as well. And speaking of winning, Akron's going to win a lot of basketball games this year.
He's 38 years old.
All right, you're making me feel old again.
You're the one who brought up his age. I just wanted to get the context.
Hey, you're the one who lost your keys today.
Saving phone here in Akron. The Zips in control.
It's good to be with you. Great fans and great folks out here. Great basketball town.
Akron showing off their scrappy nature with Caleb Thornton. Goes behind the back. Freeman receives, keeps the pivot. Dawson tried that acrobatic circus layup underneath. Thornton reaches from behind. 15 to 20 family members, friends.
Yeah, he smiled. He had to think about that. But we asked him how many come down every day, and he had to think about it.
Doesn't matter the weather. Freeman, he delivers. When it comes to rebounds, James Graham at the line. Hits and then exits. 3:55 left. Buffalo within 11. Again, it's not insurmountable. They'll continue to go on with their press. Akron, of course, in no hurry. Michael Dawson with 10 on the shot clock. Ali with the high-low pass, Freeman, but Buffalo expecting.
Sends out so great for this league. Obviously, you mentioned the town and the support and everything that they do here. Another great play out of bounds.
Ali over the rim, follow up, count it. Dalen Thornton read it well.
This has been a clinic. Any coaches out there watching, rewind this one and check out the baseline out of bounds plays for both teams.
And check out Thornton's sticky fingers to get the steal. He lays it in with the contest.
Akron just flexed their muscles a little bit. Nice lift off the bench. Wow.
Blink of an eye. Yep. This game felt like it was in reach for Buffalo. Then you get it off the inbounds and then a steal. 3-point play, 5 straight, a span of 20 seconds. I feel like Buffalo has a chance to be one of the most improved teams from the start of the year to the end. That step back. Sable chases. It's like the Bulls need to hit some threes to hang in there against the top team in the MAC.
Yeah, really good point. And they did that out of the gate, right? A couple threes to start the game, and then it's been a struggle since then.
And Sable hasn't been able to connect. Vulture scoop too strong, and this time it's a loose ball foul on Buffalo.
Look out!
They do get Smith. Ali, front end. Blocking foul on the baseline, Sable. Buffalo is preseason number 9 in the match. In and out on the front end, Smith chases, bounces, high in the air. First Freeman's the first to touch it, and it's out of bounds, belonging to Akron.
You mentioned the officials before, and they've done a nice job. This is a physical league. If you're not used to watching this league, every play is contested, every dribble is contested. It is a physical, tough league, and I'll tell you what, there's been some tough rebounds and plays in this game.
Lob to Freeman, Tribble on a platter. Exclamation point for the Zips.
Wow. So hard, and I think he's a great example for so many young kids out there.
Started from the bottom, now he's perhaps the player of the year. Humility stands out when you talk to him. The production stands out when you watch him. You mentioned also before the game, to see how much the fans enjoy watching him as well. Enrique Freeman in this game, 21 points, 15 rebounds, 14th double-double this season for the favorites in the MAC. Ali, kiss off the glass. Performance. Point lead for Akron. Reserves on. Under a minute 20 left. Adams, Hezzy 3, buckets. Isaiah Adams actually had his foot on the line, so call it a distance deuce. So Akron will move to 4-0 in conference. Got a strong start to the year. He takes on 9-time champ Denver. That's the return of college hockey here on CBS Sports Network.
That's some college hockey. Dave Starman, Shireen. Should be a great contest on the network.
Fallon.
Find a way to win some games at home, steal a couple on the road, keep building.
Already stole a conference win to only win. Vulture at the line. 20 points, just saw it there in the last game against Miami of Ohio. Hasn't gotten it going here today in Akron. Zips, it was a slow start. Buffalo had the lead late in the first half. Trying to pull the upset on the road. Akron got a field goal right before the halftime buzzer and made it 34-30. Yep. And then started the second half building a double-digit lead. Jamal Scott will lose to unranked opponents.
Yeah, exactly right. Was watching that Gonzaga Santa Clara game, and it is hard to win on the road. Doesn't matter who you.
This one makes the college game great. Who knows what will happen tomorrow on a busy Saturday, and CBS Sports Network will have a full slate of games. Culture, there it is. Finally gets a 3 to go. But on this night, on a Friday night in Akron, the Zips, strong second half, and get the expected result, a 76-59 win to move